Hey guys, it's Arsonist here with another hunt video. Today we have something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about guns they could add into the game. Now, just to be clear here, they haven't put down any spoilers. This isn't this game's bullshit video, nothing like that. This is just stuff that I think would be cool, and I decided to make a video on it. So, you know, this isn't a hate train. But with that out of the way, we're going to be talking about 2 rifles and 3 pistols. They're going to be, well, they could add into the game. So without further ado, let's get into that. The first gun we're going to be talking about is the craggy organism, made in Norway. And one of the main features it had at the time was that it had a magazine inside the gun, although for the game, this isn't really all that new. Later on, someone developed a claw-shaped stripper clip, which I think could be interesting to see how they added in maybe a twist on that. Maybe they made like a speed reloading variant of the gun, like there's the Deadeye variant. Just make a speed variant which has the claw stripper clip. Anyway, it was a bolt action, so I'd imagine it would fire in terms of fire rate, maybe about like the Carabiner or maybe like the Mosin, although I haven't unlocked the Mosin yet, so I can't say for sure. And then it would also fire the long type ammunition, because in real life, it fired, well, this ammunition, which I don't know exactly what it is, but that shit looks big. Anyway, that's the first gun. Let's move on to the second one. The volcanic rifle, which would be an unlock from the volcanic pistol, which you might recognize from maybe the Red Dead Redemption 2 game, or maybe you're just a history buff. I don't know. But the rifle would shoot medium caliber, and the pistol would shoot compact ammunition, just as I think it kind of just should. Anyway, I think that having another lever action in the game would be, well, I just think it'd be a nice change of pace from the typical Winfield, and it'd be just kind of interesting to see what they do with it. Maybe something cool would be to see them have the levering trait on a pistol, I guess, but, you know. Anyway, moving on to the third weapon, the Webley revolver, which was a top break revolver, and it had an auto eject feature, so you wouldn't have to take them out one by one. And it also had a half moon speed reloading clip, which I thought was pretty unique, so that just kind of added to the reason why I put it on the list. And it'd also leave room for another speed type variant, which once again I'm a big fan of, at least if you haven't picked up on that so far. And the ammunition would be the large caliber bullets, because in real life it had 45 ammunition, and at least back then that was really high caliber, and still today that's still pretty high caliber, at least for a bullet, or at least for a pistol. But that's about all I've got on this one. Moving on to the fourth weapon and the second pistol, the 1892 French revolver, which is kind of vague for a name, but all I could find, so that's what it is. Anyway, the cylinder swings right for the reload, and the gun shoots a 32 ACP bullet, which I'm gonna go on limb and call medium, because I don't really know what the fuck that is. During the First World War, this revolver was used, you guessed it, by France. So I think that gives some interesting stories or background for some legendary skins for this revolver. If they do decide to implement it into the game, I think they'd be awesome with making legendary skins. I mean, they have been so far, so I don't see why they wouldn't be now. Anyway, moving on to the fifth and last weapon, the Mannlicher M1894, designed in Switzerland and to be a self-loading pistol with 6.5mm bullets. So what I gather from that is that it'd be a compact type of ammunition that you'd be loading in there, and that it's a semi-automatic pistol, which I'm sure you guys kind of guessed. Anyway, it'd be kind of interesting to add this one in, because it would give some mid-range to the current semi-automatic pistols we have in the game. And when I say that, I don't mean like actual in distance whenever you're engaging an enemy, I mean as in like price points, because right now we've got like a $200 semi-automatic pistol and like an $800 one. And I think this would be a nice mid-range, you know, unlock, and it would probably, well, with any luck, be better than the low-end one, but not as good as the top, you know, just something tossed in there for balance. But anyway, that's all I have to say on this gun, so if you guys are not interested in my weird stuff after this, then leave a comment and tell me what you guys thought about the video. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to the weird shit now. Now, it isn't too weird, so don't expect anything too far out there, but it's gonna be a whiskey bottle full of eyes that you'd throw and maybe it'd hit the ground or something, and then it would just lick up the ground there and it'd risk somebody, including yourself, falling, tripping up on it, and it'd give you a little nice easy kill there if somebody just fell for, well, a bunch of eyes on the ground. And I think it'd be interesting if that was like a first prestige unlock or something, because that way it'd give you more incentive to prestige, and maybe they could like put something into the game or put things into the game that every single time you prestige, you get like maybe some weird item like that, where it doesn't particularly give you a huge advantage over your enemy. It just is something weird, and it just shows how you've adapted to the swamps in the game, because you see all these weird enemies, so you'd imagine the more you adapt, the weirder your solutions to your environment would be. Anyway, my second one isn't really all that out there either. It's just like a bolt action pistol thing, but I don't know. I didn't really think that one through too much, to be honest. But I think that's going to be the end of this video. And if you guys liked it, like it. If you guys dislike it, and please leave some constructive criticism. And if you guys really like the video, maybe just subscribe. But that's it for this video. If you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.